It is definitely recording now. What is that?
Those are my audience. My name is Nicole Huey, and this is my poster for visual aid. My speech is going to be on adopt, don't shop for purchasing animals versus adopting animals. And go. Okay. Today I would like to tell the audience about the pros and cons of adopting a pet as opposed to purchasing them. A few minutes ago, a dog or a cat was just euthanized in a local shelter or pound not far from here. You see, they had just run out of space at the pound, and they were abandoned dogs in the van outside the door just waiting to come in. They had no more room, so they would have to euthanize dogs to make room for the new dogs. That's just how it works in the industry these days. If you don't get an offer of a forever home, then in the next few days after the dog arrives, there's likely a chance that you won't ever get one at all. And this is the terrible unseen side of the pet business, which has been brought on by unscrupulous overbreeding by puppy mills and amateur backyard breeders. So even if a dear old lady has to go into a hospital or nursing home and has to give up her beloved dog to a place that seems like a shelter and a safe place, it is not likely the case, and they don't really stand a chance. I think that's totally wrong, don't you? Let's take a look at how things got like this and what we can, as individuals, can do to help the situation. There are many good reasons to adopt a shelter dog over buying from breeders. Adopting a mature dog means that you might get a dog that's potty trained, house trained, and crate trained, leash trained, and this would make less work for the new owners as opposed to buying a purebred new dog from a backyard breeder, in which you would have to continue the training yourself, which could take much longer. Along with adopting a mature dog, you might also get a dog that's already vaccinated as opposed to paying the cost to have them vaccinated again. Basic training and house training is less likely to be included in a dog that is purchased. Tragically, 4 million to 5 million animals are destroyed each year in the USA. Purchasing dogs equals support of puppy mills. If you purchase a dog from a pet store, you may see secretly supporting puppy mills because that dog may have not been included in this description that has been from a puppy mill or a backyard breeder, in which case it's supporting the use of them, and we would rather get rid of them than use them. Female dogs are forced to produce litters until they can no longer do so, and then are euthanized. They never get adopted out. They are kept in cages 6 inches longer than the actual dog, so it's just enough room to stand. And there are normally hundreds to thousands of cages in these places at a time, leaving just enough room for them to stand, get water, and sit down. Adopting is, if you adopt a dog, you can get a breed of your choice or an age choice rather than getting a dog that's not exactly have an age difference. You may have listings of an adopted dog saying this dog is 6 years old rather than assuming the dog is 6 years old, and it could be 8 or older. Adopting saves the lives of unwanted and homeless dogs and can give them a loving home instead of being euthanized. Buying a dog is more expensive than adopting one. To buy a dog, it is about $500 to $1,000 or more, not including vet bills. The purchased dog never includes vet bills. You have to take them when they're old enough normally to get vaccinated, checked out, etc. Normally costing way more than it did to buy them in the first place. Adoption fees are only $50 to $200, and it includes vet bills, checkups, heartworms, deworming, fleeing, and rabies shots. So this costs just about as much as it would to adopt a dog, to purchase a dog than it did to adopt it. Plus, they all have their own personalities, so you would get more personality of a dog that has no home than you would getting one from a dog owner who just sells them in a mass production. They all have the same personality, and they've been around people, so they are not as wanting of attention. There are many good reasons to adopt a shelter dog over. Yes, that's why I know these. Adopting may encourage others to do so as well. Mixed breeds tend to have less health problems and live longer than purebreds. Purebreds sometimes come with an enlarged heart and other deformities and or health problems causing them to die sooner than a mixed breed. This keeps down euthanizations. Shelter dogs come with their own personalities and will love you unconditionally. A purchased dog does not have the same feelings because they've been around humans. Adopt, don't shop. Save a life, and love your animals. It benefits the animal as well as society, and if we just adopt rather than buy animals.
Show the poster.
Good job. 1, 2.
I have one more thing to say. In conclusion, I'll turn it off. In conclusion, if we shop for the animals, we may be supporting puppy mills, as I said before. Homeless animals need loving homes instead of them being put in an overpopulated shelter and killed off. Give shelter animals a second chance. Thank you.
Good job.